We now move back to football. East Longmeadow hosting Northampton. Again, it's a senior night. First quarter, East Longmeadow's Kevin Baker locks load, fires it downfield. Jacob Ribideau comes down with the ball for a big game. First down for East Longmeadow in the red zone. Same drive, third goal. Kevin Baker scrambles right. He finds Donovan Van Gage in the end zone. Van Gage making sure his feet are in bounds. And again, that is a touchdown. 7-0 Longmeadow early. 2nd and 10 for Northampton. Running back tackled for a loss by a whole pack of Spartans. And 3rd and long for the Blue Devils. The fumble picked up and runner instantly again tackled by this time a swarm. We went pack, now we got a swarm of Spartans. East Longmeadow with the ball. Kevin Baker, he tosses it up to Porter Carroll. Carroll finds the edge and uses his speed. He picks up a large chunk of yardage. And now 1st and 10 for the Spartans. Kevin Baker, he launches it again downfield to Ribideau. He catches the pass into the end zone for the 2nd East Longmeadow TD of that quarter. 14-0 East Longmeadow. 2nd quarter driving, handoff goes to Brandon Phillips. He finds a hole, puts his head down, picks up that first down in the same exact drive. Quick toss to Carroll. Carroll down the sideline, picks up another first down for East Longmeadow. Now East Longmeadow inside the 10. Kevin Baker snap to guess who? Ribideau. He jukes a no-ho defender, walks into the end zone for the Spartans touchdown. It is now 21-0 East Longmeadow. They win this one 31-8 and improve to 3-1 on the season.